Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to Unit Lost. I am Stylosa, and there are some absolutely huge posts on the Overwatch forum right now. What we're going to do is go through this in this video, because this stuff is completely ridiculous. I mean, what? Right, so let's just start off with this. This is a post from Jeff Goodman, and this is OWL in client spectation. Now, this is something which I've always wanted for Overwatch League, and there are quite a few issues with this. Like, how do you implement this? Well, apparently they fixed this, and we're going to get to see this with Overwatch League Stage 1, Season 1, Stage 4. So this is the post off Jeff Goodman. So it says, OWL in client spectation. With Overwatch League Season 1, Stage 4, we're introducing a new way to spectate the action. We call this system in client spectation. During active OWL matches, you'll be able to jump directly into the game as it's being played live. You can either spectate using FreeCam, seems to be a bit of a spelling mistake there. You should probably check your posts, Jeff, before you put them out, but whatever. Or at least get somebody to, proofread them. That probably would help. Fly around the action. Or jump on board with any player you like and watch their first-person view in real time. Holy hell. He also says, we're also going to overlay the God map as a small mini-map so you can keep track of all the action. Live real-time commentary direct from the OWL broadcast is also seamlessly integrated into your experience using our new Blink feed technology. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is ridiculous, because there are a couple of issues with this. Like, this has been a system which I've wanted for ages, because sometimes, I don't want to sit there and just watch Tracer or Genji non-stop. I want to see what the Mercy players are doing. I want to see what the tank players are doing, because I want to learn positioning. I want to learn how they play their heroes. I don't just want to see Winston jump in from out of nowhere, and it's like, oh yeah, there's Winston. Why is he jumping in? What's he doing? What are the small sort of nuances of the class play? Because at the moment, you can only get that by watching the pro stream. And the problem with that is they're streaming on ladder, and it's not great. In the controlled environment of the Overwatch League, this would be absolutely huge. So I can't wait for this. But the big issue I had is, how can you provide commentary? Because surely you can't, right? Because if you're giving a direct feed to the user, then they're going to see, like, what they're seeing on the screen, the commentary will be delayed, because the OWL broadcast is a few seconds behind what's actually happening. But apparently they've got some sort of system called Blink feed. I mean, I presume that's to do with providing the source directly from the Overwatch arena straight to your client, probably with like a few milliseconds of delay. Like, I guess the same sort of thing as your ping. That is huge. That is absolutely huge. I can't wait to see this roll out, because Overwatch is a difficult game to spectate, and anything they can do to sort of make it easy to spectate is massive. So this is the first thing. This is Overwatch in client spectation for Overwatch League. This is absolutely, utterly huge. This is mental. And then next up we get Scott Mercer. Now, I'm looking at the date today and I'm thinking, this can't be real. But they wouldn't do this. This has to be real. So what we've got is preferred role select. My God, ladies and gentlemen, Overwatch is saved. So Scott Mercer, of course one of the lead Overwatch developers, says, with the release of patch 1.23, which isn't out at the moment, but it will be shortly apparently, I wanted to talk about the new and updated preferred role select tool that can help players create a better and more positive gameplay experience. Upon selecting competitive play, you will be prompted with a preferred role selection. On this screen, you can select one primary and two secondary roles. If you prefer, you may select Auto Detect, which will select your role depending on hero playtime. Wow, absolutely wow. The idea here is to streamline the team building process. The system will match one primary main tank player and one primary main support player 100% of the time. The system will, however, attempt to form 2-2-2 team comps where possible. In the past, we've been against forcing the meta, but we've come to realise certain sacrifices must be made to ensure the highest quality of gameplay experience. Please explore the system and provide feedback in this thread. And I think I'll say the same thing to Scott here as I did to Jeff. Probably get somebody to proofread your post, because there's a couple of mistakes there, but whatever. Let's take a look at this. So this is something we've wanted for absolutely ages. The problem with Overwatch is you go into a game and you could be matched with like 3 or 4 support mains. You don't want that. That's terrible. You need a tank and you need a support. These are the absolute minimum that you need. So with this system, I guess, I mean, we can't actually play it just yet because it's coming out with the next patch, but when you go in, you would select, like, so for me, I probably would select main role, I don't know, tank, secondary role, DPS. And then my secondary role, I suppose, would be support. So what that's saying, or would be main support. What's that saying to me there is, I want to play a tank, but if I can't play a tank, I'll play DPS. So I presume what this will do is it will then say to me, okay, we're going to find a main support, so a Mercy, an Ana player, or a Moira player, and put you with them. And then once you're with them, we're going to start finding DPS, but if we can, we'll find a flex tank, or an off tank, and an off support, or a flex support, or a secondary support, and then put you together to try and form a 2-2-2. This is huge, because if they could do that for every single game, then long gone are the days where you just don't have a tank, which happens quite often, or the days where you have too many supports, or you just have 6 DPS. Now, of course, this isn't going to completely cure the problem with competitive, because yes, there still will be people who will be like, tra-la-la-la, I'm going to queue as main tank and main support, but oh dear, I'm actually a Genji, meh, and then they'll just do Genji things and mess the game up. Yeah, that'll happen, but of course you can just report these players and then hope, well, in fact, you can just block them and get rid of them, avoid the player now, which is absolutely awesome. So this is huge. Like, this is, you know, this has been a long time in the making, and the fact that this is rolling out now is honestly is fantastic. This will definitely save Overwatch competitive. I don't want to be playing the game where there's 5 supports on my team. That is the worst experience, and in fact, it's the worst experience when it's like that on the enemy team as well. Even if your team is a good team comp, the enemy team have just got like 6 Genjis or whatever. That's terrible to play against. You don't get no sense of accomplishment from that. So this is huge. Hats off to the development team. I cannot believe it. I cannot wait to try this. This is, and I'm going to give feedback in this thread. This is going to be absolutely mental. And then finally, ladies and gentlemen, to round off this, like, quite honestly, ridiculous series of updates from the devs, we've got from Jeff Kaplan, the big boss man himself, global Watchpoints. Now, check this out. We'd like to introduce you guys to the global Watchpoints guild system. We've been working on this system for over 12 months, and we've finally reached the point at which we feel it's ready for you guys to see. The PTR will update in 5 hours from this post. I highly recommend you check it out. Again, there seems to be a spelling mistake there. Jeff, you know, check your post. Anyway, moving on. From the in-game social window, you can now create Watchpoints and invite players to your Watchpoint. To keep this post brief, I'll quickly break down the fundamentals of the new system. Auto Team. This will form 6-player... Again, there's another mistake there, Jeff. 6 players, come on, Jeff. Groups within 200 SR, prioritizing 2-2-2 comps. Watchpoint War. Challenge other global Watchpoints to OWL-style competitive tournaments. Plus loads more. Check out the PTR update. Jeffrey, plus the Overwatch team. I don't even, like, I mean, if they'd just given us the preferred role select system, that would be enough. But to give us the OWL spectation system, and to give us global Watchpoints, basically at the same time. Now, to be fair, global Watchpoints is going onto the PTR. The preferred role is going to actually roll out with the next game update, and OWL Season 1 Stage 4 Spectation is going to actually be live in like the next couple of days. So these are not all coming out at the same time. But to tell us all at the same time is frankly absolutely ludicrous. This system, this global Watchpoint system, a guild system, I think would be, I mean, this is going to be awesome because, yeah, you can use the social window in the game and you can invite, you know, you can make people your friends and you can form groups, and that's fine, that's great. But everybody's all anonymous. This here is the chance to build your own Overwatch type of team, your own guild. Get everybody together in a guild. This auto team system seems ridiculous. To hit that button and sit there waiting for other people within your SR range who are playing roles to build a 2-2-2 comp, which must be, well, which is obviously 2 tanks, 2 supports and 2 DPS. That is huge. That is absolutely huge. I mean, I guess in the future this could go anywhere. Like, we could have our own bases and then we can sort of decorate them with various things. In fact, that could be new loot. Literally, ladies and gentlemen, the sky is absolutely the limit. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments below, guys. I've been Stylosa, and this is Unit Lost. Remember, you can follow me on Twitter, which is @UnitLostGaming. And also, check the date, ladies and gentlemen. Toodaloo.